How do you hire Google quality engineering when you cannot afford to pay Google money?
I don't think you can. And also, Google doesn't pay that well. Google pays almost dead on at market rate, if not a little below. And they do that because, quite frankly, they're Google. And Facebook does the same thing. Whereas Netflix probably overpays because they're like way out in the middle of nowhere, even though they're an awesome company. So I think really in today's world, there is a real shortage of really high-end engineers. And there is an abundance of places that would bend over backwards to have them. So I don't think that I think the days of startups, paying a senior engineer $80,000 when they know he's worth 120 and giving him an extra 0.2 of a point are gone. I think I remember at Dig I had like 0.2 of a point in the company, and in order for me to make $1 million, Dig would have had to have sold for like $500 million, right? So I think that the notion that you can underpay and compensate with equity they're gone. There are engineers out there that are willing to take a smaller chunk of salary for more equity. So my approach now is I ask them what they're making, where they would like to be, and usually they're right around market, and usually, of course, they would like to be a little bit above market. So what I do is, if I had an engineer that came to me and his market rate was 120K a year, and he was currently making 120K a year, but wanted to be making 130, I would go back to him and say, here are 3 options. You can make 120K a year and get 1/4 of a point. You can make 130K a year and get 0.15 of a point, or I can drop you down to 100, 110, and we can get you up to 0.4 of a point. And then I just let them choose.
What about using purpose as a motivational tool?
Most of the engineers that I work with and that I know, they care about the product, but they don't have the same level of passion for the product that I think the founders do. What they do have a passion for, though, are the technical problems caused by the product. And the way that I motivate engineers, or at least attempt to motivate engineers, what I like to call herding cats, is much more focused on the technical problems. Will an engineer, like for instance, if I need to extract some Polygon data, they're going to be much more interested about the fact that they get to play with Hadoop and like other crazy technologies in order to produce that data set than they are the actual product. I wouldn't say that is like, there are exceptions to that rule, but I think more and more engineers are motivated by the tough technical problems and less so by being passionate about any given product.